I feel like all men should get therapy. No lie. I feel like we all should go through therapy because we need, especially the people like myself that's been through the, growing up, going through the trenches, you feel me? And that ain't by design, nothing like that, like, because I didn't have to go through, like, the street stuff. You know, I grew up in a 2-parent household. I didn't want or need for anything like that. But unfortunately, my surroundings and environment, it just is what it is. It kind of forced me into that. And then it really started off as, man, fuck it, I'm about to use this as my therapy. It started off as me, like, playing defense, protecting myself. And then the more I protect myself, the more shit I just want to revenge. And then it came to a point where I became the bully, and I couldn't control it. I couldn't stop it. At that point, I was a monster. Couldn't stop it. They created a beast. And to be running the streets heavily in the game from 16 or 16, all the way until, I think, 26 or 27, something like that. It's crazy. And then when I got out of that life, I just like stopped all of a sudden. There was no easing out and nothing like that. And when you so used to something, you've seen so much stuff and you did so much stuff and there's just so much stuff. And just to think that you could just walk away like that and just not have no type of like, and never talk about it and nothing like that, man, it's crazy. I stopped because my twin girls was born and I was like, oh no, they can't, I can't have them growing up seeing me do the things I do. Like that, nah. And I don't want them to think it's okay to be with somebody that's like that. I had to change myself. I got out of the music industry like that because I was in the music heavy. I stopped the music because I didn't want them growing up listening to the stuff that I was talking about or thinking it's okay. Man, I just stopped everything. So to just stop that and just go through so much and then transition into fatherhood, you know, being in fatherhood like that and not really being taught how to be a dad and what to do and also how to be a husband. All this stuff is new and I'm learning all this stuff just off the shrimp. And like my dad most definitely, you know, my pop's in my life, like most definitely. My mom, pop's still together, still married, he's still in life. But in the black community is not really a thing where you get taught this stuff. Don't matter how good of a dad you had, how good of a mom you had, it doesn't matter. You really don't get taught this stuff. You kind of just learn by looking at them and just being under the same roof and just pick up on stuff, but you don't really get taught this stuff. And me, growing up, I wasn't really in a house like that because I was so actively trying to chase the streets that I just missed all that. All that stuff just was a blur, man. I say this, I don't really want to go deep into it. I'm going to save it for a podcast for me to tell my story, boy, because I'm telling you, man, I got